Kaushik,
Yes.
nowadays, for the last few many years, you must have seen the state governments indulge in a lot of expenditure in the name of social justice and direct benefit transfer to people
Yes.
in various schemes, government schemes,
Yes.
and overshooting their budget by many folds, in fact. Is it really justified?
Sir, we need to evaluate this on the basis of for what they are spending the money, sir. If it is a basic need or a welfare measure, that is a constitutional mandate of the governments, that is under the directive principles of state policy. Like if we are providing food, then it is mandatory, sir, that is for the poorest of the poor. But if we are providing appliances or else something like electric cookers or something of this sort, like scooters, electric scooters or TVs, just for the sake of political benefits, that too before the elections, then it is not acceptable, sir. But being a welfare state, providing basic necessities like water, food, or even education, and education even at the higher level, which will lead to employment or social mobility of that particular group, I will go ahead and suggest it, sir. But it should be planned in such a way that the revenues are generated so that we won't go to a debt burden. Yes, sir.
There is no revenue generated so far. In Andhra Pradesh, you look at this and this, and if it is justified, your thing is justified. How Supreme Court admitted a petition the other day by the veterans that we are the taxpayers, and how our money is given to somebody without our consent or without our knowledge, without our approval. So there is an admission of a petition now. So, what do you think about it?
Sir, I will have to read about the petition, sir. But if the veterans have told that they have paid taxes and they need the consent of theirs is needed for welfare activities, sir, those who are paying taxes are also utilizing government services which the government is giving them. So it is when we are in a welfare state and when we are following progressive taxation system, the question of taking consent from everyone is something that is not possible as well as not ideal, sir, because the ultimate objective should be to do the maximum good to the maximum number of people, and that too to the poorest of the poor. And it might hurt someone's sentiment that they are paying taxes, but at the same time, sir, even they have been beneficiaries of government programs at some or the other point for not the same proportion that they are contributing, and government is taking care of law and order and various other functions. So they are contributing to the government, which in turn will help in maintaining the society in a good way, sir. So this is what I think, sir, about that issue.
Point of view is that we are paying taxes to the government with a view to increase the infrastructure, that too physical infrastructure, which is useful for everybody, yes, either poor or rich or Hindu or Muslim, Christian, everybody.
Yes, sir.
But what the government is doing, just to get some votes, they are instead of giving money before the elections, they are transferring the money to the accounts. That is their contention.
Yes, sir.
So, what is the solution for this?
Sir, we cannot completely say that the tax that they are paying is being wasted, right? Like, sir, we cannot say that it is wasted, sir. Government is spending on capital expenditure as well, and the welfare spending that is done will in some way contribute to the economic growth, sir. Because if someone is getting educated and getting skilled, and they are able to contribute to the employment, like they are able to do productive work to the economy, that will in turn generate a revenue and also in future might generate taxes, sir. And at the same time, sir, if suppose we are giving food subsidies, that money that is saved by a poor family will be utilized on some other productive purpose like education or else consumption, other consumption expenditure, which in turn will somehow the other way come into the economy, sir. So we cannot completely say that the entire money is being wasted on only welfare activities, because there is a balance of welfare as well as capital expenditure, sir.
No, but you are telling that the money saved will be utilized in education or health.
Yes, sir.
But they are telling that the money saved is utilized on the liquor. The poor man, if he gets 1,000 rupees in account, next day instead of going to a small bar, he is going to a bigger bar.
Yes.
That's how you are encouraging people to indulge in this. And as a result, ultimately they said the employment generation rate, if you see the stats, is gone down.
Yes, sir.
So they wanted this to be totally curbed, or they had to be taken. There is a committee of 3 members in this. Yes. They said they should take our approval. How it can work? Which state government, which chief minister will agree for this?
Sir, if we, like answering the first question of them spending the money on liquor, the solution again lies in the welfare, sir. Like if we educate them, they will get the awareness that working and not spending on these activities is something that they should avoid. Again, the solution lies in education and empowerment, sir, for this particular issue. And with respect to if the state CMs will agree, they wouldn't, sir, because practically thinking politicians have their own problems, and the welfare is a major activity of the politicians. And they come up to power making certain promises and certain genuine promises as well. We cannot blame all the politicians are making populist promises as well. So I am of the opinion that the CMs of the state will not agree to this measure, sir.
Do you think the promises are made or not, are genuine, or only populist promises today?
Sir, it is a combination of both, sir. It might vary. Like for the person who is getting the benefit, it might be a necessity. But from someone's point of view who is having all the privileges or everything, he might consider that this is something very silly or not required in the society. But there are certain sections of society who definitely need certain push from the government. So it is a combination of both that is taking place, sir, in the society.